Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Japan Station.
Welcome to Japan Station, a production of Japankyo.com. This is the podcast where we teach everything you should know about Japan, plus a few other things. I'm your host, founder of Japankyo.com, and the anime linguist on YouTube, Tony R. Vega. So this is, in a way, part 2 of the previous episode that I just released, all about Iwate Prefecture. Now, you don't have to go back and listen to the previous episode, although I do recommend it, but this episode can be listened to and enjoyed without going back. This one focuses on Hanamaki City in Iwate Prefecture and Tōno City, again, in Iwate Prefecture. Both of these places are known for folklore and fairy tales and yokai. So Miyuki went there recently, and she told us all about her trip visiting these museums and amusement parks and a couple other places that are linked to folklore and whatnot. And we also talked about more food. So if you're thinking of visiting Tohoku or specifically Iwate Prefecture, I definitely think you should listen to this episode. And if you're into the spooky, fantastical, folklore kind of stuff, then I think you're going to be very interested in some of the things that Miyuki tells us about. Of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, I don't know, whatever platform you're listening to. If you're listening on YouTube or wherever, do something, hit those buttons. I definitely do appreciate that. Every little bit that you engage with the content, I'm sure helps push the content out on whatever platform you're using. As always, guys, thanks so much for all the support. Here's the episode.
So let me explain where this whole trip to Iwate thing started. So I have this friend who likes scary movies and horror movies, horror games, scary folklores, yokai, Japanese monsters and ghosts and all the spooky, eerie kind of stuff. And there is a city called Tōno, and Tōno is famous for the so-called the Tales of Tōno Monogatari in Japanese. This is published in a category of a novel, but it is actually a collection of anecdotes of people of Tōno that includes scary experiences of the local people. Like encountering with mysterious beings and people disappearing for no reason and just they came back 30 years later, or they see this, there is very famous Japanese yokai called kappa.
Yeah.
Have you ever talked about them in your podcast?
I did an episode about kappa, yes. So
okay.
I don't think I re-released it here, but maybe I'll re-release it soon here. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you will explain there, or you already explained a little bit of kappa there, but which color of kappa do you think when you hear a kappa? What kind of color they have on their skin?
That's a good question. I honestly have to, greenish.
Okay, good,
sure.
Good one.
Uh-huh.
So all the kappas that people found in the entire Japan, they are green, but only in Tōno, kappas are red.
Oh, okay.
So there is Tōno has very specific. So all these scary folklores and yokais are everywhere in Japan. But for some reason, Tōno is especially famous for this scary, eerie stories.
By the way, did you see a bunch of souvenir omiyage kind of kappa stuff there?
Of course. Souvenir
okay,
shops are covered with kappa goods.
Okay. Red kappa, yes.
Red kappas, yes, of course.
Okay.
So this friend I went to Iwate with, she always wanted to visit this place because of this Tōno Monogatari, this novel. And Iwate is also famous for Kenji Miyazawa Kenji, the writer, novelist, because he was born in Hanamaki City. And there is this place, it is a combination of a theme park and museum and research center for his books. And there is a staff of the gym I go to. She went to this place and she told me it was great, and she recommended me to go there because I can also enjoy the place. And Tōno City and Hanamaki City are not too far. It takes about an hour by train. And when this friend and I were just talking randomly on one day that we should make more like domestic travels, we should travel more within Japan. And we just came up with an idea of going both Tōno and Hanamaki together on a weekend. So on the first day, so we went there over a weekend, Saturday, Sunday, one night. And on Saturday, we went to Tōno. And the next day, on Sunday, we went to Hanamaki. So this was how it started. Any more questions from your side?
No. I have plenty of questions. So first of all, I want to expand on something you mentioned. You said these two cities are 1 hour away by train. Is that correct? You went by train?
By train,
okay.
yeah.
So I was reading when I was doing this research for Iwate. I think it was in a video. Somebody explained it this way: because Iwate is so big and everything's so spread out, like 1 hour by train, that's not far. 2 hours by train, that's normal. 3 hours by train, that's a little bit far.
Isn't it? Yeah, sorry.
No. So 1 hour is like, that's normal. That's not far at all.
I never talked about this with the locals, but maybe that's how they perceive. And isn't it the same for like the U.S. Americans?
Oh, yeah. Like commuting 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes by car. Like there's plenty of people.
It's nothing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't like it, but it's normal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. So let's get into the questions then. So you took the train up to Iwate, like how you're in Tokyo. So how long did that take?
So first I had to go to Tokyo Station. And it takes about, let's say, like 30 minutes by train from my place to Tokyo Station. And from Tokyo Station, we took a train up north to Shin Hanamaki train station. It's not Hanamaki Station. It's a Shin Hanamaki. That's a new Hanamaki Station. And funny enough, because...
Bullet train? Shinkansen?
Bullet train, yeah. Tohoku bullet train.
Yeah.
And... so there is a Shin Yokohama train station, Shin Osaka train station. These two are where bullet trains stop. Yeah. But it's less developed because this is relatively new train stations that they built not only for, but mainly for bullet trains, right? So it's the same. And now Shin Osaka, Shin Yokohama are like very huge, train stations with a lot of like shops and restaurants and cafes around. But Shin Hanamaki is a purely least developed Shin something's train station.
Yeah. I've walked through many of those areas. Yeah. It's there's nothing around there. I went to like Shin Iwakuni, I think it was. And I was like, wait, I went there because I needed to get to another thing. And then I asked the employees, like, oh, wait, how do can you not walk to the other? No, you have to take a taxi. I'm like, oh, geez, because it's like out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, that happens. Be careful with that.
It is middle of nowhere, literally. Yeah. There is, there is no konbini.
Oh, wow.
Can you
really
believe that? I mean, Japan is known for konbini stores to be convenient, and there is no convenient store.
Yeah. No, okay, so how long did it take you to get up to Shin Hanamaki?
Shin Hanamaki, I think it was, let me think, so, about 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
I think so, yeah. Yeah. And then from Shin Hanamaki to Tōno, it was about an hour train. But that is a a single line.
Hmm.
Is it that's how you call it, right? Like single line.
Like it's just
Tansen?
like one train just going back and forth like that. Is that what you mean by a single line?
Yeah,
Or
like a one truck, single line. How do you
yeah,
call
single
them?
track.
Single truck.
Single
Yeah,
track.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
other words, infrequent trains. There are not many trains that pass by.
That is why. And also, there is just one like train car, like tansen tansharyo
Okay, yeah, one train carriage. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
carriage. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it
Okay.
was really, really cute.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, I've been on a few of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and there were. I think it was. So here's the thing: people drive their cars. They hardly ever use trains to travel
Yep.
in Iwate.
Because it's actually not that convenient to take the train.
And yeah, and also they have cars. Why don't
Yeah,
drive?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my friend and I were assuming it should be more crowded during weekdays because students go to school.
Yeah.
But then on weekends, nobody really uses trains.
Yeah, yeah,
So it was like the least crowded train travel. Yeah.
yeah. So in Tono, so was it like a museum or something like that you went to, or like what? Where exactly did you visit?
Yeah. So the main purpose of our trip to Tono was this museum. There is Tono City Museum.
Hmm.
And it's not really a huge museum, but there were a lot to see. And we stayed there for 3 hours.
Oh wow. Okay.
We arrived at like 1-ish, and it closes at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so we stayed there nearly 3 hours, just
Are,
taking a look around everything.
so are there like kind of spooky displays and like stories of all these scary things?
So the way how display stuff are not scary on purpose, but
Hmm.
each stories that are told through the display was a little, spooky. So if you
Sure.
read all the descriptions and explanations, it's like, what the heck are they talking about? Because they just really casually start talking about Tengu and all these
Uh,
yokai mysterious beings, and they pop up like nothing.
yeah, it's just like going like a history museum. Like, oh,
Yeah,
then there's
yeah,
this thing good, this thing happened, and blah blah blah. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
did this
yeah,
actually
yeah,
happen?
yeah. So the tone or the
Uh-huh.
delivery is like, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, of course they existed, so they had an encounter with us human beings. Why not? Kind of.
Right, right,
So
right.
it feels like at first it feels like nothing, but as you
Uh-huh.
continue thinking, I was like, wait, what did they just say? So it was quite a interesting,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, did you
exhibition.
notice English like
Oh yeah,
explanations?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It
wonderful.
was bilingual.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah. It's great. It's great. It's a like I said, it's not huge museum and it's not in a convenient
Mhm.
place to visit,
Mhm.
but we guess it attracts people from outside Japan as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
like I said, people love that kind of stuff. There's a lot of
Hmm.
people who love this, spooky,
Yeah,
kind of stuff. So,
and in Tono City, there is no like public transportation to this site, but there is this place called Kappa Pond.
mhm.
I guess people found a lot of kappa in that pond, so it is also a very famous place. But it has like 4 buses per day or something.
Oh, okay.
So you definitely need to take a taxi or rent a car and drive up there, or you can walk for like, I don't know, 1.5 hours or something. If you have more time, you can walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I would like to share is the geographical feature or characteristic of Tono,
Mm-hmm.
because it's how to call it in English? It's a basin, surrounded by mountains.
Oh, okay.
So I am assuming it's because of this geographical characteristic, the weather changes really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So like above your head, you have like a very thick, dark gray clouds. But over there, it's crystal clear. Sun is shining bright.
Mm-hmm.
And the rain starts falling and it stops in like 3 seconds. And when the sun goes down, the way how the color of the sky and the darkness inside this basin area, it's like I don't know, it's really eerie feeling. It gets dark really quick.
Uh-huh.
And the wind blows really strong.
Uh-huh.
And it's completely different from, I don't know, the sunset time in Tokyo, for example.
Yeah.
And the friend and I were talking, now we know how this scary, mysterious folklores developed in this region, because people definitely do go missing at this time of a day.
Yeah.
And you have to be there and experience it. So I recommend people visit there to like really have this feeling.
Yeah. Iwate has a reputation for, all this like folklore stuff and all that. So,
yeah.
And yeah, it makes sense, the extreme weather, the mountains, and the remoteness, all this stuff plays into it. Of course, the extreme weather as well, like the including like the volcanoes and the disasters, all this stuff plays into it, and so it makes total sense. But yeah,
Yep.
and then what about the Hanamaki area? Like, how was that? The stuff that you saw there?
But one more thing in Tono.
Oh yeah.
So we just talked about the great 3 noodles of Iwate, but specifically in Morioka,
you
right?
had another noodle that you discovered, right?
I didn't have it, unfortunately. I just ordered a different dish at a restaurant. But Tono is famous for goemon ramen.
Okay. Well, Goemon is the famous bandit, like outlaw.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
And he's one thing that he's known for is that wasn't he executed by like being boiled alive? And so that's why Goemon Buro means like to like basically be like boiled alive.
Exactly. Yeah. And actually the name Goemon is taken from that Goemon.
Okay, that's what I figured. Okay.
Yes, you did it. Great. Right. So the description is a ramen noodle with a stirred vegetables as a topping, but these vegetables are seasoned spicy.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So if you eat, you sweat.
Yeah,
you get really hot. Like Goemon.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I didn't know. This I think this is more like a local specific famous food of Tono, but Tono people love this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't have a chance to try it myself, but I should next time.
In other words, if you like spooky stuff and spicy ramen,
food,
I guess you got to go to Tono.
Yes, you got to go. Yes, you have to. You have to.
Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, Goemon ramen. Thank you for sharing.
Goemon ramen, yeah.
Regardless of whether you're going to be visiting the Tohoku area or anywhere else during your next trip to Japan, it can be helpful to have a phone number while you're there. Yes, an actual Japanese phone number. And one way in which you can do this is by signing up for the mobile voice and data SIM card. That's MOBAL. And if you use my affiliate link, mobile.com/TonyJapan, you'll get 10% off and you'll support what I do here at Japan Station. That gets you an actual Japanese phone number you can use to make hotel reservations, restaurant reservations, sign up for those lotteries to buy Pokemon cards, because sometimes you need actual Japanese phone numbers. That can help you do that. So again, mobile.com/TonyJapan, link in the show notes.
And then Hanamaki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Hanamaki is famous for the writer Kenji Miyazawa Kenji.
Mm-hmm.
And the city very purposefully utilize his figure to advertise the city.
Of course.
And there are like statues and like art kind of a thing everywhere in Hanamaki.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go to this theme park / museum-ish place, we kind of like walked around in Hanamaki city. It's not huge big city. It's things are in a like walkable distance.
Mm-hmm.
And there is this one place called Marukan Biru Daishokudo.
Mm-hmm.
Marukan Biru is the name of a building. Marukan building. Daishokudo is like large restaurant, like big restaurant.
Yeah. Literally grand cafeteria.
Grand cafeteria kind of thing. Yeah. And this is very, very famous, beloved restaurant for the locals of Hanamaki.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a very famous soft served ice cream that is long.
Long. Okay. See, I heard about this ice cream when I was doing the research for this. I didn't include it in my notes. I'm glad I didn't, because now you can talk about it. So what do you mean? Like long as in like tall? Like it's really tall, or like it's horizontal long? Like what do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but it's long. First of all, it's long for sure.
Uh-huh.
But because it's long, it's kind of like folds down, like so if you think of a soft served ice cream, you know the ice cream goes circulating, going all the way up.
Yeah, right? Like it spirals up.
Spirals up, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But then for some reason at this Marukan Biru Daishokudo, they leave the last 10 to 15 centimeters like falling off from the top. Like, do you get what I mean? I don't think I am
it like
describing
folds over, like folds down.
Falls over down-ish. I mean, you should include the link so that people can actually take a look at them.
I'll look it up. Okay.
Yeah. So, but the total height is 25 centimeters.
Oh wow. Okay.
And people eat with chopsticks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's just it's an iconic thing. And there are other very famous stuff that you can order. It's like a food court thing. So there are different restaurants, small restaurants, and they have like big tables and chairs areas that people just sit and eat whichever people order from. You know, that people can order different food from different restaurants. But then they are doing a really good, like a modernization of this entire business, because they have like stickers and keychains of this soft serve ice cream and other dishes. They have, they have goods that people can buy.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have some?
No. unfortunately. It was so we going to this restaurant for lunchtime was on our list, but because the cafe we went for breakfast took some kind of a longer time than we expected, we couldn't make it on time,
Oh, okay.
and it was packed.
Oh, wow.
There was no way we could find a seat, order, and eat within like 30-40 minutes.
Okay. No, that's good to
So
know. So go early if you want to
go
have
early.
the
Yeah.
long ice cream.
It
Yeah.
opens at 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I recommend you to go there on time.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Good to know.
it's on the 6th or the 7th floor of the building. And if you can get a table near the window, you can see the whole city of Hanamaki,
Okay.
downtown area. So it's also a good experience for tourists as well.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
picture. Yeah.
yeah. Take
With
a
your ice
picture.
cream in hand and your
Oh yeah,
Hanamaki tea in the back.
definitely. Yeah. So that's one highlight.
Yeah.
The soft served ice cream we couldn't get,
Yeah, unfortunately.
unfortunately. Yeah, and then we went to this theme park-ish place. And this is, I mean, for us, it's a walkable distance for the friend and I, and probably to you as well. It's 1.5 hours on foot from the
Okay.
city center of Hanamaki.
Mhm.
But we decided to take a small community bus because it takes us to like small alleys and,
Oh, nice. Uh-huh.
yeah, this less famous places of Hanamaki City. And
Uh-huh.
the bus ride was, I think it was only 25, 30-ish minutes. Yeah, and Hanamaki City has oh my gosh, my brain's dead. Airport. Sorry, I couldn't think of a kugo in English. Airport. Like domestic flight only Seoul tiny airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the community bus took us there as well and to the theme park.
All right. And
Yeah.
how was the theme park?
It was fun. But what's great
So it's like
about
is it like a Kenji Miyazawa theme, like fairy tale theme? Like what's the theme?
so the theme park is how do I explain? It's Kenji Miyazawa's books.
Right.
So it kind of gives you an opportunity to immerse yourself into this Kenji Miyazawa book world, kind of.
Okay. And it's all like a general fairy tale-ish kind of theme, but within his world.
Within his world, yes. And he loved nature, and he was also a teacher at junior high school, something. And he also studied agriculture. So he really loves all the flowers and plants and nature in general.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a combination of like flower garden and ponds and also like statues and stuff like that.
Yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know, like he wrote, was it a Ginga Tetsudo?
No Yoru.
No Yoru, yeah, Ginga. So what is that? The Night of the Galactic Railway. I mean, this is really famous. So, yeah, there's a chance you may have heard of that, but you weren't familiar with Kenji Miyazawa. So, yeah, very well known.
Or 注文の多い料理店. Is it also translated to English?
I don't know what that one is known as in English.
I think the literal translation is the restaurant that has many orders, or the restaurant with many orders, or stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, that is the literal translation, yes. Yeah.
The literal translation. The story is that two hunters went into a deep forest. They got lost. They ended up finding a restaurant, but it was owned by 3 wild cats who tried to trick them to eat them at the end. It's like the gist of it.
Yeah.
And the theme park has a restaurant that has the exact name of the book, the restaurant that has many orders.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect.
So you can experience like, are we gonna get eaten by wildcats? Yeah, so it's kind of that kind of place, you know. You can
Yeah.
experience what the characters of his books went through, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of like, of course there's the restaurants and the souvenir shops and many like, it's all houses and displays that look like stuff from his books. But are there also any like rides or shows? Like what else?
So they had like open air stage.
Oh, okay.
So they probably have some kind of a shows from time to time.
Yeah. You just have to check the schedule.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And the good thing for us as a visitor, and probably not the business owner, is that there were like least people you can think of at a Japanese theme park.
Yeah.
It was great for us because we're tired of this packed, crowded Tokyo, and we wanted to like really have a deep breath and enjoy the nature and enjoy ourselves. So it was also a good experience for us, escaping from
great.
Tokyo and going somewhere in nature with less people. Yeah.
I've talked about it before in the show with other people too, but when you visit Tohoku, it really is good to have a car, especially if you want to go out of the main areas. It's extremely helpful to have a car. So if you can rent a car, of course there's tours and private tours and all that. But if you're the kind of person that likes to travel on your own, car is extremely helpful in these cases.
But then we kind of proved that it's also doable without a car.
Oh, yeah, it's totally possible. Yes.
Yeah, if you do like enough research, and the thing is, you have to make an arrangement according to the public transportation. So it also, if you want to be more flexible, and you definitely need a car. But if you don't, or if you don't want to drive, and if you have enough time, it's also possible to just only use public transportations like buses, community buses, trains, and stuff. So,
look up the schedules and you work around the schedule. Yeah, it's possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we had to come back.
Yeah.
It was not enough time.
How was the yakiniku?
Oh, Tony, you wouldn't believe. Tony, you just don't know. That was, oh my gosh. Good thing you brought it up, because I just almost forgot to talk about this. But so in Hanamaki City, like I said, I went to this yakiniku place, and the purpose was actually ramen. Because the person who recommended me to go to Hanamaki in the first place, she said the ramen that the yakiniku restaurant has is just the greatest. You definitely should try. So I told this to my friend, and she also agreed to have ramen for our dinner. So we went there. But then we also thought, okay, I mean, ramen is famous, or at least she recommended us to just have ramen. But since it's a yakiniku place, why don't I or we just try some meat as well? And oh my gosh. So, first of all, I never really heard of Iwate beef as a brand, as a beef, meat brand. But it is actually quite famous. And so we had one plate of Iwate Wagyu, and that was the best. I mean, the most delicious beef I ever had in my entire life.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you have to. You have
I
to.
want to.
You have to. No, you want to. You have to. You will.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's
I
on
pay
the
you back
itinerary.
some money.
That
I
much.
I cover that for you. So don't worry about money because you have to try them.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay.
And
Well, good to
yeah,
know.
and
Yeah.
and Iwate is this one also I didn't know until someone told me, but Iwate is famous for the consumption of lamb.
Mm-hmm.
And so in Japan, lamb and the dish called Jingisukan
Mm-hmm.
is famous in Hokkaido.
Yeah. Very. Yeah.
But then Iwate is also famous for Jingisukan and lamb
Mm-hmm.
barbecue thing.
Mm.
And Tono City is famous for Tono Jingisukan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I guess you have to try lamb there too.
I'll happily try. I've had
Yeah.
Genghis Khan in Sapporo, and it was so
Oh, yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
happily. Yeah.
So, and we weren't able to eat Jingisukan during our trip, but the lamb we had at the yakiniku restaurant was also very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So lamb and beef, you have to try them.
Well, that
yeah.
you don't have to convince me. I will happily have some. Okay, good to know. Huh.
Yeah.
And the ramen. How was the ramen?
Oh, ramen was also very, very good.
Uh-huh.
Very good. It's very different from Korean ramen, like you explained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the different kind of noodle. Did it have like any fruit toppings as well?
It had fruit topping.
Okay.
So during summer, it's watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's apple.
Right.
But unfortunately, I became allergic to apple, so I couldn't have it.
Yeah.
But my friend ordered the whole thing with apples too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And she said, I'm sorry, Miyuki, but you needed apple. It changes everything. I was like, darn. You. Yeah, but if you're not allergic to fruit, you definitely should order the whole thing with whatever the fruit that comes, depending on the season.
Yeah. Okay.
But I really enjoyed, and I am for sure going back soon.
Yeah. And
Because
I'll ask you about it.
Yeah, we missed Morioka and we missed Tono, Genghis Khan, and Goemon ramen, and ramen with the fruit, and yeah, we missed so many things. So,
all right. Well, Iwate is Miyuki approved, so there you go. If you can, it's worth checking out. And there's so much more. Like there's a bunch of tourist sites as well that we didn't talk about at all. Like temples and shrines and all that. So yeah, definitely do some research if you're going to be in the area because there's plenty more to see.
Yeah, it has a lot of natural heritage and cultural heritage sites in Iwate as well. So check them out.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So, of course, don't forget to subscribe and, support the show and share it around, whatever you can do to support the show. That's always appreciated. Leave a rating and subscribe on YouTube if you listen on YouTube. And, we'll be back next time. We've got 2 more, Tohoku prefectures to go over. So those are going to be, coming very soon. All right, guys. See ya in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the episode, and here's a quick reminder that this show is made possible in part by Patreon support. It costs money to produce this show, hosting, equipment, and other various expenses. It all adds up, but the patrons make it possible for me to continue to interview people about Japan stuff, to talk about Japanese language, and to do the kind of super niche episodes that I like to do. So if you enjoy what I do here, consider joining the Patreon over at japankia.com/Patreon. You can join for as little as $1 a month. That gets you early access to episodes, plus automatically inserted ads go poof because you get those versions without those robo ads inserted into the episode. And then, of course, there's the $3 a month tier that gets you access to bonus episodes or like bonus content. I haven't really done a bonus episode in a very long time, but every once in a while, I throw some bonus content over there. But of course, you can always donate more. I certainly would appreciate any little bit. And then there's also the ko-fi.com/Japankyo page where you can do one-time donations. And I believe the PayPal and Venmo are working. Links are in the show notes. If you have any trouble, you can always reach out at mail@japankyo.com and let me know. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the support. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.